Okay, it's the 27th of January 2023. We've decided to come to the museum, Vũng Tàu. I don't know what you call this. This is the Vũng Tàu Museum, by Vũng Tàu Museum. So we're just gonna come and because last time we were here actually, but this museum is big enough so that you can spend quite a few hours in here, and we ran out of time last time, so we decided to come here again. Jenny is gonna go get tickets now. The tickets 20,000 a piece should be. So, and then looks like they got a little bit of Lunar New Year decorations too. Of course, we have these flowers here with multicolor azaleas. That's pretty cool. Those big yellow hibiscus looks nice too. And big cherry tree, but doesn't look like it's blooming for some reason. And probably a good place. I don't know if it's lighted up at night to take pictures, but it's pretty cool. They have this archway here for you to take pictures. And of course, it's chúc mừng năm mới. I hope I'm finally getting this correct. And welcome spring, yay! So this is the museum. Looks pretty. It's a pretty impressive building, and got a lot of stories. Even the outside looks very imposing. It's with this circular building up front, and inside it's all air conditioned, and also you're going to spend a few hours during the hot day of the sun. This is a perfect way to come. And outside there is a little garden that you can walk around in with lots of bonsai. I see frangipani, all kind of trees and shrubs and bonsais and potted plants. So it's a pretty nice place. Lots of flowers, water structure, water elements unfortunately are not operating. Otherwise it'll even be nicer. All right, we're gonna go in.
Okay, so the story is the 20,000 that has been senior.
Oh.
So that's why she kept asking. She asked me how old I said 60. 咁佢話 What about your friend? 我話 Oh 65. 咁樣，因為我俾佢2張2萬啊嘛。Turn out to be 即係如果你唔係 senior， 佢又唔寫喎，佢就係寫20,000 and then 40,000.
And this one has kind of a patriotic element to it, but it includes the fish and the lighthouse and all the essential elements. This one's definitely a lot more advanced. Pretty nice painting, quite lifelike, and got a family in there, got the fisherman, got the lighthouse and all those. I like this one. And this is sort of like a relief map of the area. That's Vũng Tàu over there, and Barrier where we were at yesterday, and here is Công Đảo. Jenny kind of wanted to go to Công Đảo, but it's actually quite difficult to get there. You take a ferry from Vũng Tàu. It's a very tough ride from what I hear. So, but there's a speedboat from Cần Thơ or thereabouts. But that's a little bit far for us to travel to go to Công Đảo. So we probably won't make it there, but that sounds like a fun place to go. And that is going over to Ho Chi Minh City, and this is Vũng Tàu. To the right is the back beach, and to the left over there is the front beach. Wow, pretty nice, nicely done. Museum is very lively today because of all the tourists that comes about. So last time, at one point, we were the only 2 person in the whole museum at about lunch, but I think that's not going to happen today. That's nice for a museum. And the entrance for senior is 20,000 dong. So it costs less than $1 to come in. A dragon carving. And some steep, long steps to navigate here. Wow. But it's not too bad because it's broken up into 4 floors. We were on the first floor, the second and third. I think last time we went to the second and third, but never made it to the top. Maybe we will today. This here describes the French attack on Vũng Tàu at the front beach in 1859, of how they landed and how the fortress fell. Fortress here fell because of inferior firepower, and therein started the resistance against the colonists. So this floor is probably all about the history of this place, of how they were colonized and then how they fought back, and so these are the cannons. So I guess this panel here basically describe the resistance of the Vietnamese against external forces from 1859 to 1975, and that include resistance against the French and against the Americans, and finally how they were liberated in spring of 1975. Interesting, as early as 1925 there is a car service that goes from Saigon to Vũng Tàu. That is almost 100 years ago, and they've already, this Vũng Tàu route, Saigon Vũng Tàu route is already in operation, although at that time it looks like, for this picture, of course, it's only the French that can afford to take this route. And it looks like one of the natural resources in Badia is salt. So there's a mountain of salt that these workers are mining. I guess these are the old mortars and cannon shells for these cannons. See how the cannons of old usually have this decorative elements to them, whereas the new ones typically don't. Wonder why? 1946 to 54 are the 9 years resistance war against the French. That is for the people of Badia and Vũng Tàu. So this is basically a rendition of the tunneling system that they developed in their resistance fighting, and village life up top, and then a tunneling life down below with elaborate system that goes really deep. And then you have air shafts. I assume that's an air shaft. And even got windows here. That's interesting. And staircases. And these are probably for goods. I guess besides what we see in Vũng Tàu, which is a beach resort, there are a lot of things going on that I guess we tourists typically don't see. Like all the oil drilling that's going on and all the trade and the port activities that's going on. We don't typically get to see those, and we don't understand too much of that. But looks like a pretty thriving place. So, but we'll just enjoy the beach, because the beach is also a big part of the area. And this is, let me see, is this front beach or back beach? I think this is the back beach. Pretty interesting. Surfboards, jet skis, coconut trees, kites, and all kind of fun activities going on. But I would say that this picture is more reminiscent of a more European style than local. Anyway, and of course we must not forget the seafood that we eat comes from these fishing boats that goes out every day. On the other side, on the third floor, is in an underwater like room of I guess relics. Looks like it's got a nice encased and not only that, but also under the floor displays, potteries, and looks like mostly potteries. Not sure why the underwater theme, but feels pretty nice. Give it a nice cool feel to it. We are done with our museum visit for the morning. The third floor display, which is what we came for because we didn't get to visit that the last time, was a little bit smaller. But interesting nonetheless. Now we are going to head out and probably go to find ATM, get food, and just check out the crowd.
So we're back on the road again. The crowd there are a lot of people coming out just to look at the beach or probably get something to eat during the lunch time. So some people are just sitting around and finding a seat, hanging out with their friends and living a little bit and like a little picnic. Here, especially this weekend, a lot of people on the beach. surprised they're out there in the beach. Oh, the beach umbrella. Look at all these cars. Wow. The bikes are all full. A lot of people swimming at this time. I thought a lot of people like to swim in the afternoon, but I think this weekend is exceptional. They don't care about what time anymore. You just come out from the morning till dawn. They're just at the beach. So, because I think after this weekend, a lot of people are going back to work. So this is the only chance for them to be at the beach. So a lot of people either came here in a car, or the young couple, the young people like to just carry a small bag, and then they packing a few clothes and they're on the road. So just make things easier. Part is a lot more shady. I like this part. It's not as crowded. Oh no, actually it's very crowded. Wow. It's amazing. I think we parked here one time, and I think this corner right here, this place, a lot of people like to come out and do their evening dance. So yeah, parking is the issue. The people going to the beach.
Well, it looks like today the Korean hot pot will be a long wait, and Kentucky Fried Chicken line's not too bad. Yeah, this place is pretty crazy. So now we're gonna go up to just grab some ready to eat food, and then go back to our hotel and avoid the crowd. This decoration here is pretty neat. Weather today just took a turn for the worse. For some reason, cloudy and cool. So not perfect beach weather. It's Friday, so we still got Saturday and Sunday to make up for it. So crowd is certainly here, but since we are in the middle of town, we don't really see it. We don't feel it until we went by, like we drove by this morning. The crowd was not crazy, but that was quite a crowd. I imagine right now it will be pretty nuts, so we won't venture that way. We went to Lotte today, bought a fish, and I know shouldn't have bought a fish at Lotte, but that's an easy thing to do, all cut up and prepared and all that. Bought a fish, we bought some vegetable, we're gonna eat in tonight, and then if weather holds up, we'll go out, ride around, maybe get some jie or something like that. So this is sort of my all-time favorite vegetable is this zucchini blossom that we found at Lotte. We've had it a couple of times, and we cook it right, it is super delicious, texture is good. So we are having that for dinner. This is the fish that we are having for dinner, with a head all cleaned up and tail, stubby little tail, and about 1.5 inches thick. So we're gonna maybe, not sure, pan sear it. Might take a while, but we will make it work. So here's our pan-fried fish catch of the day. And here's our zucchini blossom stir-fried. Looks pretty good. Time to munch. Okay, we decide to go come Jie Hui for Jie. So here's the menu. What shall we have? Jie Thai, which is pretty good. Quai Diao Hat Duck. Tap Gum Sao Rin. Hey, Tap Gum Sao Rin sounds good. I think I have Tap Gum Sao Rin. Jie Kuk Bak. Jie Mit Yan Sao. What is this one? Oh, okay. Then you have these drinks. You have Jie Ban Flang. And it's come a lot of other stuff. Look pretty good. That's a hard choice. And then there's more in the back. Wow, that's a lot of variety. Sintoba, Sintu Campo, Sintu Bo Sao Rin. That looks delicious. We have ordered our 2 desserts. One is Jie Yao Tap Gum. And this is Jie Thai Sao Tap Gum. Jie Thai. That one has durian. Ooh, that's good. So this one has all the chewy stuff. And I like chewy stuff. So this place is pretty good. We came here last time. The ingredients are nice and fresh. And better than the one that we used to go to, Jie Wei Thai Vit or something like that, which is real close to our hotel apartment. Very popular place, but we feel that this place is a little bit better. Even though this is on the main road actually, but for some reason this is not as popular. So besides this chewy thing, also has this big beans, huge black beans, boba, and jelly, and this white milky jelly, and this red one. So all kind of chewy stuff in here. Looks pretty good. And the atapchi, which is the palm seed. Describe yours. So this one has jackfruit and I guess and durian and longan, which is the main difference between the two. And this one had the durian, which I ate. Haha. Pretty good.